Camera daar aan het hek, dat is voor timelapse camera.
Ja, precies. Misschien wel leuk, Mathilde. Jim, die geeft hier beneden een signaal. Geeft dat door Dirk. Dirk communiceert weer met Paul.
Hallo. We have just now an official moment in the case of Zoom tool. So everyone knows what it is, and not look at my head. I am the Zoom tool person, but not really. There are two other persons who are the Zoom tool persons, and they are come and present you. Hello? Can you come in?
I don't know.
Oh no, they make a movement. They make a movement with the Zoom tool, so you can try to move it. Who does that? Oh, we first had a talk, and then it's the official moment. And the drink.
You better.
Okay. This is the official moment. We are here, and you can see what happens. It's a lot of work and a lot of energy. And it's done by Paul Hildebrand and Paul van der Veen. That are the persons who are come up with the Zoom tool is here, and you can give them an applause. We have but first, and that is terrible, you had to listen to us, because there is a lot to tell to you. We first have some guides who give you a guide along the galleries. So come and mail you, and then it's open after 30 hours, all the galleries in the town. And the guides are here, you can find them. They shall show you to go with them or with another one. And then we make the present, thank you Ruben, we make the present to the Saxion Hogeschool. We want to give them this as a present here. And because we are trying to keep the Guinness Book of Records, you never know. I think all the audience and the journalists are here to make it possible, that we keep that. Okay, I give the word to the man who organized it here at Saxion. It's Ruben Zinkeldam. He is a very important person in the Saxion. If he was not here, nothing was happened. So, first idea was to give him this present. But the second idea was to give an official person of the leadings here in Saxion. It's Rob Admiraal. Okay, it's you. I give it to you, if it's okay. But first, Ruben Zinkeldam. Give him an applause. You worked very hard.
Thank you very much, Marta. When we were preparing the coming of bridges here to Enschede and to Saxion, we found out that part of the Bridges conference is that a Zoom tool object artwork is being made. And that was very interesting for us. And during the talks about what would happen with the Zoom tool, we found out it is really a huge project. It's really a huge project. They've been working with this already for months to prepare it, to build it in the houses, and with all the limited times they were there was a lot of stress to get it done. Then we thought, well, when this is such a huge and beautiful project, it would be a very pity if after the conference it would have been taken down and to take it apart again. So, me as a member of the art committee from Saxion, and we discussed it in the art committee, we thought, let's do our best to try to keep it here at Saxion. And together, with a lot of help from Saxion, we found finance to make sure it could be hanged here, because it is a really, well, Paul van der Veen, he can tell you anything about it. It was really a difficult project on itself. So with a lot of help from Saxion itself, it became possible to keep this Zoom tool here. And today, it looks like it's already ready. It's almost really ready. So I think it's really, really done well that they've come so far. And we are happy to have this official moment now that we can install it at the right place. Before we start with that, I had two more things to say. Little thing is that after 3:30 there will be after 4 o'clock there will be another moment to enroll for the excursions on Wednesday. So I think some people will be happy now. And another one was that after this official announcement we have the lunch. So then you can go down. That's also very important. The official thing will be that Paul and Paul, they both are upstairs in a very hot, small place where they have to control the hanging. So they will start with that, and after they did that, they will come down. And I think if they come down the stairs, it will be a good moment to give a big applause to them. And then they will explain a little bit about what the background of this object is. And in the end, Rob Admiraal, on behalf of Saxion, would like to have the word to talk to us and to the builders of this Zoom tool object.
And
I think it's a very good idea that you ever got a glass. If they come downstairs, the glass.
Here.
Okay, you understand.
Yes.
We do that. So you can get a glass there, open it.
But I think that people want to see how it goes up. So I think to don't waste too much lunchtime on this. Let's start with the lifting of the zoom tool. And when I do this, I think, can I see this? Then Paul and Paul will start lifting the object. You can start now.
Do a trial run.
We adjusted better in the future, but it's not really finished yet. You see some open spaces, so it will have to come down to finish it really. So I think Paul and Paul will come down now. And yes, there they are. Okay. So give a good hand for them. Leave the other Paul. He's coming, okay. Okay, he's not happy yet. he really wants to make it accurate. Yes, that's been an issue all the time, of course. Must be perfect. Yeah. Okay. Paul, are you there?
Ja. Hij komt eraan.
Yes, there he is.
Very good.
Yes, it's really impressive. Paul, I give you the first word.
Thank you. When I bought my first Zone Tool kit 5 years ago, since ever I wanted to do something difficult and big. I think this is it. After months of preparation, months of study, doing experiments, gluing parts, also after almost 8 days of very intense working together with a lot of people, we have managed to do something which was helpful, impossible when we first proposed this project. So I'm extremely proud that we finally did it. When you connect so many parts together, you experience difficulties. Not only technical difficulties, but it's also difficult to continuously connect people with each other. Because the tension and the tiredness, the heat also starts to affect everyone, and sometimes we were not as kind as we should be to each other. My apologies, I'm certainly one of the guys who was not always very kind. But everyone who contributed to this project, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. My greatest thanks to all who contributed to this magnificent sculpture. Thank you very much.
I'm Paul Hildebrand, and I've had the honor of working with Zone Tool for the better part of my life. I think it's going on 40 years now since I got involved with it. I was 17. And I must say that it's also a great honor, but even better, it's a lot of fun to be here in Enschede. So thanks so much for inviting me. And thanks to especially to the local organizing committee, Marta and Ruben and everyone else on that. The Bridges organizing committee, especially George Hart, who of course gave us the good advice to not do this. Maybe not make it so large. But then again, I knew George would be here to save us if we got in trouble. So thanks a lot, George. There was a sort of an informal committee of Paul Fontefein, Samuel Verbies, Jim Hausman, and of course Fabian Vien, who designed the PentiDisc, and our hearts go out to him. He can't make it because he's 87 years old, so he's enjoying this from his apartment in Paris right now. The people that worked on it included, but are not limited to, Kira Fontefein, Paul's daughter. Don't applaud for everybody, it's a long list. Harry Hildebrand, who's my son, Jean-Marc Castera, Marcel Tunison, Marika van de Vegen, and her sisters Soskia and her mother Brigitte, Helen Yu from Taiwan, Noriko Maihata from Japan, and a lot more that I didn't have time to write down. But thanks to all of you that helped to build this. And one final heartfelt note of thanks to Paul Fontefein. There's no way to say in words how much he put into this, how much time, how much of his own money, how much of his family relationships he threatened to sacrifice. And if it hadn't been for him, I'm sure this would not have happened. So thanks, Paul.
Hello, my name is Rob Admiraal, and I'm speaking to you on behalf of all the people here in the Saxion University of Applied Sciences. Very welcome. You're already here for a few days, but on this particular moment, very welcome, and we are very happy to be your host during these days and the coming days. Saxion University of Applied Science has chosen living technology as her unique profile. And the main objective for Saxion is to educate students and research how to apply science and society. How can science and technology benefit daily life, and that means also for arts and culture. In what way can science and technology add value, and not only value, but especially values? That's why this event is exactly matching with our mission, and that's why we are sincerely pleased that you are here with us and offer this present, and it's more than a present. It's an extraordinary situation that we will witness of the creation of the PentiDisc. A pentagonal pizza, 6 meters in diameter, consisting of 104,000 parts, and therefore probably in the Book of Records, in the Guinness Book of Records, a world record. Made with the mathematical and educational construction tool Zoom tool, and designed, his name was already mentioned, by Fabien Vien. It was created here on the same spot where it will be displayed, and that's unique. This section of our campus, where you are in now, is called the street. And so students and staff will facing PentiDisc constantly when moving around this street. There were hard-working people who had very limited time to build. What we did not register is the initial creation, idea and calculation, which must have been an awesome process. And I think, and you already did it before, but I think they deserve a round of applause, and we have a little present for them. We took a photograph of building this PentiDisc, and I've got one example and I will hand it over, but all people who were involved in building will get the photo. Where is the photo? Friday afternoon. So, on this particular moment, our president and vice president of the university are not here. Together with 25,000 students and 2,500 employees, will return in a few weeks and we'll see it as a surprise. On behalf of the Saxion community, we are very glad to welcome you as our guest, and we hope you already experienced our hospitality. And for the next few days, we will give you an inspiring convention by all the way we tried to help you to consist this event. I want to express my sincere appreciation for PentiDisc, which will inspire our students and remember them to this marvelous event. Thank you.
So I think we can say cheers now to this beautiful moment. I think the Center of Bridges conference is now also in time. It's the middle of the 5 days. So cheers.
Woo!